scores here from Ohio State. At guard, number 24, Jim Jackson. The head coach for the back.
Another post up. Jackson over Del Negro again.
Half of the block in the first half. David Robinson finding the open guy. The Spurs need to convert on those plays.
Jackson, the running hook for 20 points.
That was a huge dunk off a nice pass by Vinny.
The back is officially okay. Jim Jackson almost ran pretty well in the third quarter. Not so in the fourth. Williams with a big block on Johnson. Jackson, Del Negro can only watch as he slams.
Dallas by 3. Jackson gets baseline. Scored and a foul. Harper got help on the play from JoJo English, and the foul is on JoJo.
Oh, down the baseline he goes, and just on in, you got to make sure he doesn't get that shot up.
JoJo's third personal, first on the team.
This is the guy that takes over small.
And PJ stolen by Armstrong, knocked away by Jackson. The block, they get the block. PJ, 10-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Over the top, Jackson inside. But he's got Ellis. Jackson wants Mashburn. Jackson over Kukoc. Wow, what touch. 36. Fired to go on the clock. It's Jim Jackson.
What a shot.
Play sets it up. Mavs have gone 3 minutes without a field goal. Jackson on the fade. There it is. He started 116 consecutive games, and Pippen threw it to Corey Blunt. Blunt went the wrong way. Tarpley an easy interception. Jackson casts the drive. Bulls bench asking for 3 seconds. Here's Jim Jackson and a foul.
Bill Wennington on that foul, his third. Jimmy Jackson came right around. He's the only guy that has a field goal in this quarter. He comes around, he makes a nice strong move.
Zone number, that's not bad. Good decision.
7-point lead, the biggest for Minnesota. Jackson in the post. Gets the bounce. Jackson with 10. Back to live action, it's Kidd. Backdoor to Jackson.
Wide open Shackelford, not a good score. That's about the only place he can beat you is right down there.
Minnesota really getting after the Mavericks in the defensive end, but Jackson is able to score out of the post. 22 for Jackson.
Meyer on top, right side. Dumas drives in, hangs, and hits.
Kidd takes it right down to Jackson. Jackson and Jamal Mashburn, the two key men, scorers for Dallas, and Jackson with a turnaround. Tarpley double team. Over to Doug Smith now. They'll switch it around to Mashburn. There's the shot clock. Mashburn forces one up, and Jimmy Jackson pulled him out of a hole there. He went and got it and put it up, comes out. Jackson going right around L.A. for 10.
Gate is 4. Jackson against Harper on the fadeaway.
In the third, 4 down with 24 seconds to play. Forced the overtime and won it. Robinson with a power move. Jason Kidd in the middle of the 3-on-2, and the bounce to Jim Jackson. This is a tough matchup for Vinny Del Negro, which does not come. Jackson, Del Negro up, and that call will come, and Jackson goes for the 3-point play.
He can get to 4 or 5 of those very quickly.
Scott Brooks finding Jackson.
Jackson can beat him in an isolation, and does.
And that's Ellis, and the foul on Ellis as Jackson gets the hoop. Dale Ellis with his second.
Jackson had Dale Ellis. He realized that he could, that time, use the dribble. That's what you want to realize. The recognition of who it is.
Just like the end of the Houston game, where he almost produced overtime with a steal. Jackson, it is good, and a foul with 16.8 seconds. Robinson's second foul, Jim Jackson again tonight, a spur killer.
Such an unusual play. Goes to a spot that he wants right inside of the free throw line. Goes up strong and quick. Robinson with a foul. Jackson with the 2. You see Jackson he went around Robinson, who was coming for the double team, right to a spot.
Blue Edwards on Jackson. Parks, who's on, gives it up to Kidd.
Good movement of the ball without the dribble. Good movement of the basketball there.
Jackson against Scott. Yep. Jim Jackson with 8.
Had 4 passes
and they continue not to drop.
Yeah, that was a good look right there. Did a nice job with their offense, but you have to get it in the basket.
Reeves has it blocked by Williams. Kidd with a scoop to Jackson. In on King. 50. Second one tipped in by Jackson.
Yes.
Yes. It's a 3 the hard way for the Mavericks.
Reached the hand in, got it away. Kidd accelerates up the floor, gives it off, and Jackson with the square, and the Mavericks are on the board with 9:30. 61-40 Bulls. Jim Jackson drives down long, slams it with 9/10 of a second left in the half. Boy, oh boy, Bulls fell asleep for that. Michael backs in, fades. Jackson knocks it away. McLeod gets it ahead to Jackson, drives inside. Scotty fouled him, and it's going.
I'll tell you, the Bulls look terrible right now in their half-court offense, and they have taken advantage of it. A steal, down they come. A basket by Jackson. Here it is, down they come. Jackson's going to make the contact with Scotty, and then lay it up with the left.
Hey, an offensive rebound.
David Wood grabs it.
I'll bet you if Popeye Jones is watching this game, he's just going nuts watching nobody on that offensive board.
Jackson shoots it on the smaller guard, and Jim Jackson with a big first quarter 14
off because he played extremely well to start this ball game.
Mavericks come into Kidd. Now it's Jackson underneath. Outside is Kidd. Reposts the ball to Jackson, hits the shot, and draws the foul.
And he does. He comes right back in and impacts the ball game immediately with a post-up.
Reggie Williams on the foul.
Jackson operating down low. He had put the ball back out to Kidd. Kidd just reposted the basketball, which is always a good play. Little bit of a jump hook by Jackson. Well, we've seen him
shooting the ball well from the outside because
Nets try to catch the Bulls napping. Jackson knocks down another.
von den LA Lakers. Jackson, gut gemacht. Ihm, der Pass war frei in die Mitte. Ein Foul zwischen Jim Jackson. Schauen wir nochmal.
Jim Jackson will check back into the game.
Corner to Iverson. He'll shoot it again. You can bet on that. He might make a three. He missed that. Rebound under the basket. Jackson puts it up and in.
So the Lakers got beat on the board.
Jackson dribbling the ball, guarded by Eddie Jones. Jackson pointing direction. Jones doesn't go for the point. Jackson turns. He's underneath. He banks it. Didn't get the bank. Gets it back. Reverse layup is good. Nice play by Jackson.
Opportunity for the Sixers.
4:05 to go in the first half. Jim Jackson rolls it in.
Montross chases down and saves to Iverson. Jackson, nice no-look. Stackhouse for the two-handed jam. And this is where this Philadelphia team is at their best. You allow them to get it now as basketball players, ability to run the floor, runs the middle very well. And you recognize that, you're going to find him. He gets a lot of easy scores that way. Jim Jackson, a couple of rebounds off the air ball by Iverson.
Van Exel shuts him off at the pass on the simulcast. Jackson drives on Jones, comes underneath, throws it up and in. Nice play. Jim Jackson.
Yeah, he shoots it off the...
Antonio McDyess, his shooting has come around lately, averaging over 15 points. Whether or not he's re-signed in the offseason, a big question. Jim Jackson, everywhere you look down the roster are guys that can shoot the basketball. Tony Delk, missing. Jackson working hard, got the board, able to put it in. Jim Jackson.
Offensive rebound story.
Couldn't finish it off, and Delk starts it the other way. So Delk and Jackson foil Marshall and Dampier, and Jim Jackson with a nice take with the right hand to get it in. Aggressive move to the hoop, and
Too high for Van Horn. When they get into this kind of pace, you want to bring it to the rim. You don't want to settle for that quick outside jumper. Jackson gets on the...
Push back door. And on the block inside, Sabonis. Bowling ball pass ahead, Anthony, up to Jimmy Jackson. And Wall Street all the way up and under, and it's good on the reverse. 42.
Contraataque rápido ahí para los Blazers. Se han parado. Jimmy Jackson es el hombre que lleva el balón. Lanzamiento. Vaya canasta que acaba de conseguir ahora Jimmy Solovin.
Utah está 8 puntos arriba. Lleva más de 6 minutos sin anotar un solo tiro de campo Portland.
Jugando en ataque los Blazers de Portland. Canasta ahora. Studamaya jugándola para Jimmy Jackson. Ahí tenemos a Jimmy Solovin. Sensacional la canasta de Jimmy Jackson.
The other way, Ryder is on the bench. They go inside to Jackson, slithering for 2. This is the last breath in them.
They better.
Jackson over Kidd. Jimmy Jackson. Phoenix in their drought, you saw there as Jackson dances. Got a screen over McLeod, right between the eyes. And see, he's not a great Mutombo flies into the post as Jackson goes inside.
Cut down the lane, and here's Jackson. Watch how he contorts.
To AJ, up top to Terry. Bounce across to Jackson, over Garnett for 3.
Really super ball well. Smooth stroke, excellent rotation on the ball.
38-34 Atlanta. Hammonds in the middle to Mitchell. Ball, it'll be Nick saving it in front of a Hawk bench. What effort. Now Terry spins in. Goes outside to JJ. 3-ball, side pocket.
And Kevin Garnett was jumping at it. JJ maintained the concentration, said you can't block it, and it's good.
Timeout on the floor with 3:54 left. Back in Atlanta, it's been the Jim Jackson show lately.
And from deep range, too, Bob, as JJ just lining up the long.
Down with injuries this year, averaging just about 14 per game. Eddie, the shooting percentage is down, but the man can score better than 17 per night in his 9-year NBA career, and he's going to be thrown right to it and expected to concentration a little bit. And you can't do that, too. You hate to see a teammate go down and you start thinking all kinds of different things. And you do worry, but you got to go out there and play the game that plays, and the Mountain Cavaliers aren't doing it. Jim Jackson knocked down that baseline fadeaway, pushed Philadelphia up 7 again. So there you get the ball out of Iverson's hands, and Philadelphia just reverses the basketball.
At this point, you got to take your chances on somebody else. A lot of these fellas haven't touched the ball that much at the offensive end. With so much Iverson and a little bit of a feed.
Jim Jackson to ring it up, and Jimmy put it on the
rare. Billy should have had a bunch of triple doubles. As much as he had the ball in his hands, he's always going to score a rebound. And really, he was an exceptional playmaker.
Jim Jackson will take the way down to number 6'6", 225.
Right to Anthony Carter. Looking for help. Here it comes. Jackson in for the jam.
Boy, paid the defensive end well and then gets the layup.
It's 78-70. Signed a 2-year contract to lead the Lakers and come here as a free agent. Jackson on a turnaround.
Fade away. No defense for that.
On Jim Jackson.
Aubrey Jackson got it from behind. 3-on-2.
Jimmy for Jackson. Jim Jackson from Bobby.
Jim Jackson now again at the other end. He's going against a much bigger player. And, oh my goodness! Jim Jackson! Oh, you don't like that? You don't like NBA basketball.
Well, he went. Good look at Jim Jackson's move on Dirk Nowitzki. Looks like that he really has nowhere to go, but he finds a place right in between Bradley and Nowitzki. 7'6", 7 foot. Just you're not sure. Keep him from blocking it. Throw it down through the middle. And boy, that was a wham jam.
Jim Jackson posting up. This match down there, Derek Fisher was being posted by Jimmy Jackson, and that whistle was alerting his team somebody's got to get back there and help. And Devin George just a step late getting there, so by backing away from the shot. So that first game is out of his mind already. He's hit 2 big shots. He's in a good rhythm.
He was 3 of 14 in game 1. Jimmy Jackson knocks in another, and Jackson from the floor has gone 2 of 2.
Interesting here, after trailing almost the entire first half, the Rockets get a score here. They take the lead. What an emotional lift that would be.
They've had 1 lead already. Jackson for the lead, gets it, and that's puts the...
And force him to take that degree of difficulty of shot. I think they'll live with that.
Rockets led by 2 at halftime. They trailed by 1 at the end of 1. Dancing is Jackson, weaving free, counted for 2, and a foul. With a great series of moves, swerving free, and Fox picks up the foul.
Now remember, in Ohio State, Jimmy Jackson was a point guard. And watch him handle the ball, but watch the strength here. Now, Rick Fox is a big, powerful, strong man.
In terms of what you have to deal with the media coverage every day. Not that he called Houston virtually, otherwise still get about 8,000 emails. Jackson, 2-pointer, is inside the arc. He's made 2 huge shots.
Cuttino Mobley. Yao Ming. Crawford in for his Villa. Down the lane, Jackson for the game. 1 shy of his season high. Jackson getting it into Yao. He is 13, 12. Rockets thinking 3. No, Francis is thinking drive. Now they get it to the corner, and Jim
You just knew it was going to go, Bob. That's just the way things have been going. And a nice kick out, and Jim Jackson checks the win. Nothing but bottom.
Ended on that jump hook. Marion was right up on top. Marion at his side is an excellent jumper, quick jumper with the long arm.
Jackson, good as floaters. Jackson,
he did not get any lift on that jump hook.
Again, he injured the left ankle in Game 6 against Seattle. The right ankle is the one he had problems with during the season. As Jackson knocks down a 3-pointer, it's only their 6th 3.
Pareja derecha para Jimmy Jackson con confianza. Con velocidad abre la derecha para Jimmy Jackson. Ahora llegó Steve Hunter. Se abre Son Marion. También Weston.
And when you do that, they are not going to take unnecessary fouls. If you get down in that paint, they'll allow you to get to the front of the rim.
Jackson fires up and puts it in. Jimmy Jackson, of course, has stepped up.
Here in the second. You see, they're going at Nash. And as soon as Bush Parker went in there, Nash fronted him first. Now what they're going to do, they're going to fake the double, try to cut down a 3-point shot. Jimmy Jackson. The way they play, Mike, they'll force you inside the 3-point line. They'll run at you hard, get inside. They'll trade baskets with you because they're going to